trying to make a song, Mom. Stop it.
All right, guys. This hype train is just getting so crazy that we had to jump off the train, and we are in boats now, waiting for waterfalls. And I feel like some of you guys are just in your boat with a full tank of gas, just waiting to be told to play the game. And I'm sorry, I find it ridiculous. And, you know, maybe I've made these videos before, and I lose some people and I gain some people. So I'm just going to say it right now. Here's this disclaimer here. If you're one of those sky sissies that need to be told all this baloney and have sunshine blowing up your butthole about things that aren't going to probably happen into the game, then you probably need to leave my channel. If you play the game vanilla and you can't handle some mods or somebody to actually just speak real about the game, probably leave my channel. I've got about 5,000 hours between all my saves and Blender and digging in the files with this game, so I am a great big fan. I don't meet too many people that have more hours than me or as much. I'm not the biggest fan. There's definitely people out there that are way deeper than I am. And then the modders, they dig in the files and stuff too. They have a different understanding, but I have a pretty broad range of understanding on the spectrum of No Man's Sky. So with that being said, I also hate the game. I've divorced it. I've been so mad that I just wanted to leave this game and just I'm never going to pick it up again with the bugs. So if you're a day one player, you know that this game has been in a constant state of you being a beta tester for it. And I don't know why the community has such a hard time with people that can say some negative things about the game, because it has negative aspects of it. I'm sorry, that's just a fact of the game. And if you're waiting on this update and everything else, and you can't wait for it, then you can't wait for bugs. For me, I can wait for this, and I'm almost going to pause my game because I'm in a state of like recording a lot of cool stuff. So I'm expecting a lot of bugs because, well, it's always been bugs after an update. So I'm preparing and getting ready for a broken game for a few weeks. You guys are all singing right now this woo update frontiers, yeehaw buddy, get ready, ain't enough time for this partner. Everybody's all crazy about the frontiers and stuff, and you're going all crazy, and you guys forgot, because we're at the end of a long period in between updates. You guys have forgot that we're still in a buggy state. What happened to all this talk about the discoveries that are down? It's all buggy. It's probably because they're working on some stuff, maybe, I don't know, but they were buggy before, weren't they? When have they ever worked correctly? Somebody want to say that? You'll get a different answer. Somebody down there will be like, they've always worked. Some people will be like, it's always been broken for me. And that's the thing with this game, man. Everybody has a different story, and I think that the PS4 servers are probably pretty stable because those guys have a pretty stable story, and they have their own version of what happens in the game, and it's not true for everybody. I'm sorry, it's just not. And you know, and their games can't handle what I do. So if they come up to one of my builds, you know, even the PS5 players, I'm sorry, it's just your hardware is pretty strong. You guys just got SSDs, pretty cool. I'm excited for you, but they still can't hang with a PC. So with that being said, the update, let's talk about those again. I'll say it one more time here, man. This game has a promised to run on a GTX 480. That's the minimum specs that is promised to run on, and this game doesn't run on a 480. I've talked to people that are on a 960 that get 20 frames per second, and can you imagine a 480? Tell me right now in the comments if you have a 480 and this game runs smoothly for you. So anyway, we're going to get out of this boat because it's sinking on land, I feel like. And we'll talk about, oh, here, look at this. Here's some items that are in that, it's an unlock mod. This is not the Ucli mod. So some people came over to my video last time and yelled at me for, I don't know, trying to fool people better than they do. I don't even know, man. You guys are crazy, man. The No Man's Sky community is a little bit weird, man. It's like the nicest, meanest, weirdest click nerd table. It's like a bunch of, it's like the nerd table all slid, like they all the whole table slid over, and they left a couple of other people out, and they like talk about them, and it's so weird. It's like a segregated community. Very nice, you know, I mean, for the most part, but everybody, like I said, everybody has this different experience. So you know, if they hear somebody say something different from their ideas, they just get pissed off, you know. Like, I'll show you a couple pictures here, because these are assets. Some of these have been brought into the game, some of these are not. So I can't tell you what some of these are, or where he gets these pieces from, or why they're in here. They're not the Uclay mod. This is an unlock mod. So that might be some things that might be coming in there. Some of these are assets. These are game assets. They could be fucking put in the game. I'm just showing you some stuff just to show you stuff. This is out of a mod that unlocks stuff at the store. So that's kind of, with that being said, let's talk about like the community's going crazy. So curious what is still missing in the No Man's Sky that they are promising back then. I'm just going to go through and talk about some things. Space, okay. But living ships effectively give us, okay. Real enemy threats. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, man. That'd be a little exciting, man. Something to do. Planetary rotation. That's a little tough, buddy. I mean, again, we're going back to specs here. Engaging meaningful, challenging combat. I mean, they could step up combat. We have simple mods that do that. Let's see. Proper celestial movement. I just don't think so, man. It's just not like that. You're popping into these worlds, and the easiest band-aid solution for them was to rotate the backdrop, and that is just not going to happen. It just takes. I mean, the game trying to procedurally generate that world is already maxing out. You're not going to get this. That's not going to happen. Planetary rotation, there it again, not going to happen. Hopefully it's multiple biomes on planets. Again, we're already stressed out on this. This could probably happen. They get some more some varieties maybe, but again, we're pretty stressed out. This could probably happen, but it's going to have to take a reset. I want a reset. I'm all for the reset. Yeah. That would be really cool. I think they might even fix some of the discovery problems that we are having. Interested in, more importantly, excited gameplay. Yeah, I mean, that this could happen. This is what they're doing. They're slowly leaking out some stuff to you for building parts and things like that. And that's going to probably happen for a long time, because they have these community events and things like that. So they're going to keep giving you things slowly. This is something that it's going to happen over time. They could do it a little bit more faster, but they got marketing tactics, and obviously it's worked, because after 5 years, everybody's going crazy. The number one comment in this section here is rivers, waterfalls, streams, waves, weather, controlling device, terraforming, and biome manipulations. Well, let's just invite God into the game, I mean, let's walk outside and enjoy the simulation that we live in right now, and appreciate its beauty and complexity, and maybe compare that to a game and see. This is what everybody wants, and I think it's it's really cool. I mean, some people come over and they play Destiny and stuff like that, and they come over to No Man's Sky and they go, why Destiny looks so good? I mean, geez, how come we get? I've seen other games, they look better. Look at the because we're procedurally generating things in real time in a local proximity, and this is tough, man. It takes a lot of computing power, and definitely doesn't run on the promised minimum specs. So I wouldn't see this. There might be, we've talked about some things about, them maybe branching off and then segregating. So like maybe this portal stuff, this is just a stream off the top of my head here. So this portal stuff might portal into like No Man's Sky 2. So this might be like a way to like portal over, and let's have one game continue into another game, into another realm, into the void, and be No Man's Sky 2 or whatever they might call it. I mean, that's just me spitballing ideas off me. Obviously, Frontiers is going to open up something. We've got these boundary failures that are going to be doing some things. So I imagine that's going to come in and really tie some things together that have been actually, no one's talked about these boundary failures. I mean, someone just actually started talking about them again. So I've always been wondering about that. You guys are like, oh, what's going on with that space station thing? The space station thing is cool, but what about the boundary failures? Did we forget about those? I mean, we used them like once at one point in time for something in one of the missions, and we used the control panel on them. I forget what it was, but that's it. Those things have been just sitting around just waiting for something. So I'd imagine that's going to tie in, and I don't know. We're always going to get trickles of little pieces and things like that, and that's the honest truth for what you can expect. Yeah, and just be nice to people, man. I'm telling you what, I said something in this here. I said, I would like to have this a fully functional game with no bugs would be really cool. And you know what? Of course, I'm not allowed to speak anything ill. I actually had to delete the comment because I got attacked. What do you want to do? Taste stuff out of the refiner? Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys are talking about waterfalls and shit. I mean, this is as ridiculous as tasting stuff out of a refiner. So, with that being said, man, enjoy this time in between updates that are usually bug-free. Not this time because our discoveries are a mess. So, maybe it might get fixed. Let's see. Hopefully, they are doing some optimization. So, that's what I would really like to see in the game. Building parts, I would like to see them start adding more than 3 at a time, giving some people some options for getting some Quicksilver. I see a lot of complaints about that. People want some things. Give them some Quicksilver missions. Quit being so stingy on that. And some people work 9 to 5s, and they come home on the weekends, and they turn on your game, and first of all, they have to update or whatever that is because, that's every game today has to update every 5 minutes because people get crazy about, I don't know. I don't like updates, man. I want you to put out some good content here and there, and that's my idea for them. I think they're doing good, and they can hold steady the course, fix your bugs, fix multiplayer, fix discoveries. I'm excited about whatever you guys are about to bring out here next, and it's a love-hate though. I love to hate you guys. So on that, show you these cool things again one more time, and they're going to wrap up at the video. Hit like and subscribe, or hit unsubscribe and hit the thumbs down button on your way out. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm not really here to monetize my channel, and I don't look at you guys as like 1,000 viewers at a time, from $5 to $10 per 1,000 viewers, like the some of the other guys that are blowing up sunshine up your butt and trying to get you to watch the videos next. So you might not watch my next video because I'm going to say the same thing about every update because that's my update video for every single update video out there. Just wait and enjoy the game at a state that is probably bug-free, because what's going to happen when this Frontiers update is going to come out? I tell you what's going to walk in, partner. It's going to be a lot of bugs, and it's going to be a lot of people bitching and moaning all over the threads. You guys are all over me right now, but later on in a few weeks, I'll be like, I told you so, and everybody will be bitching and moaning about how the game doesn't work, and it's broken, and Zendesk will be blowing up like crazy. If you don't know what Zendesk is, that is the place that you go to submit complaints. I have submitted probably hundreds, so I'll probably put a link to that in the description because you probably might be even having bugs right now and you need to make a complaint. So there you go. Love to hate the game. Sky Masters out. Hit that like and subscribe. Bye.